Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, yes, we are ready for takeoff.
And Ed, the Rockets are flying high. They keep feeding the beard or feeding the streets. Either way, this is a lethal backcourt.
It's been a launching pad for threes and so much more. Let's get ready for the tip. Three seconds is the call. George, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Harden, and they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Off the assist. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Clint Capella missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George had made his first couple, but he misses there. And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Harden. Baseline drive with a drop step. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And finishes strong.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
From the outside, no good. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Rockets have the steal. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To P.J. Tucker. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Fires the three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Up 5 seconds.
5-second violation for Houston.
To Leonard. For three. Oh, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he makes them both. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Fareed. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
George. Lou Williams. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. The Clippers now hold a penalty.
It's Harden. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Cut.
That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George buries the trifecta. Probing the defense. Westbrook with it. His guys down big. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. Westbrook across the timeline. Down a bundle. Oh, he missed a short one there. He throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To Williams. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kenneth Fareed powers it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Gerald Green. Passed it off. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Houston Rockets, number 25, Austin Rivers. Into the game for Los Angeles,
just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Williams, great look and vision. And he drains it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The shot by Rivers, no good. It's LA Clippers ball, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
George, here against Green. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. Williams trying to convert the extra try. Hasn't missed yet. And he adds the free throw. James Harden swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Not going down here. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. And it's George there for the rebound. To George. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Paul George rejects it. Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Fareed. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Kawhi Leonard against Harden. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Beverly. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it to Harden. Clint Capella. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Now it's Harden at the controls. Fires the 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leonard slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. Second effort. Leonard to Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's George for 2. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Westbrook. Gets to the basket and scores.
The assist from number 0, Russell.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Clint Capella able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Harden. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
To Harden. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Patrick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Harden. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Harden. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And scores.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Harden. Short jumper misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Harden. And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard. Not getting the bounce.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Houston.
Clippers have got it. It was right there. Gerald Green. Shot from the lane won't go. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
P.J. Tucker has got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The follow won't go either. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
The Rockets are now in the penalty. Into the game for Houston, number 15, Clint Capella.
Beverly. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 5 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Williams across the timeline. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Here comes the screen. Williams knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
They're drive by Westbrook, but his shot stays out. Easy pad to the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Short jumper stays out. The quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
George buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
That's a 5-second violation. Williams buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And now Houston has the basketball. Westbrook. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Leonard. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet,